Crews are still fighting flare-ups and preventing dosing properties and preventing the path of the fire. Firefighters are also lighting controlled backfires to reduce fuel. With the dangerous dry conditions throughout the state, forest officials say it seems more like July than January.
The conditions are still extreme out there, and once we have this fire put out, doesn't necessarily mean that we don't have conditions throughout Southern California that something like this can't take place again.
Today, California's governor declared a drought emergency, allowing the state to seek assistance from the federal government. The fire has scorched 1,700 acres and burned 5 homes. Authorities say it was sparked by a campfire set by 3 men who are in custody. And Scott, you showed this during our 5 o'clock show. I'm hoping you're going to show it again,
yes,
just showing how California is so dry.
It is just amazing. This is like late summer, early autumn, not January. The moisture hasn't come in to shut down the fire season, so it actually continues, and we're getting typical weather that you get late September and early October. There's the Colby fire right there, 1,700 acres burned, 30% contained. Winds have been fairly light, which has been good, but it is very warm. Hit 87 degrees in Los Angeles today. Just amazing heat continues there. Extreme drought indeed. And that even expands up to southern Idaho and some of the higher elevations of southern Idaho. Severe drought other places nearby. And again, it is dry all across the west. This is the photo we were talking about. Taken here, this is 1 year apart, this photograph. January 13th last year, plenty of snow showing up in California's mountains. This is Lake Tahoe right here. You can see the snowpack here, even a good snow in just some of the higher rangelands in western Nevada, but snow up into here and here. But 1 year later, just this past week here, look at the photograph. Not even close to the snowpack, only in the higher elevations. There's nothing in the lower elevations, and these mountains here, which had some snow last year, have nothing at all. So snowpack's running 10 to 20% of average, some places a little better than that, but that is just awful. It continues to be very dry without the weather pattern changing. There might be a couple of light snow showers coming in here towards the beginning of maybe Friday or Saturday of next week, but then we're talking about a better chance of precipitation maybe as we get to the end of the month, but that is it. And I don't know if that's an overall weather pattern change either, which could make it a little bit on the rough side. I want to show you this photograph. This is the Emmett Valley right here, socked in fog today. Definitely you see the blue skies above, and in the lower valleys the fog continuing. Canyon County was that way. Now Boise's got it. Ada County getting the fog. I want to switch computers and show you a satellite photograph as the sun before it went down. This is our visible satellite picture. If we can switch computers, you'll see it right in here. This is Canyon County. This is the fog, this white region right here. Here's Ada County, which was clear early, and you can see the fog, just an eerie creeping to the east here. It has now engulfed all of the northern portions of Ada County, and it continues to move on through, expanding, that cold air expanding on some northwesterly breezes, blowing that fog in. It's probably going to stay socked in tonight, but you never can tell where that eastern edge will be. But it will be variable, although tomorrow morning could be foggy, and again, airport situation tomorrow might be a little bit dicey with some of the flights. Let's look at the high temperatures again across southern Idaho. We did get to 38 degrees in Boise, but it was 87 in Southern California. Look at that warmth coming in, just continuing to dry them out. Cold in the northern plain states right now. Generally speaking, those temperatures are coldest in the mountains, as you'd expect. 14 at Stanley. Boise down to 29. It is damp. It is cold. That nice afternoon weather is just gone now. The sunshine's gone. High pressure overhead as it's drifting overhead, intensifying the inversion just a little bit, and that's keeping the fog and moisture around. And there are the storms staying well to the west with no chance of heading really in our direction. So high pressure means dry with valley fog around. We say dry, but that's a lot. In the valley, it'll be damp and cold tomorrow with temperatures in the upper 20s. And then when the fog disperses in places like northern Ada County in the afternoon, that's when the temperatures will get to the upper 30s. But while it's foggy, it will be cold with a chance for ice underneath that fog. Be careful. Big ridge of high pressure continues into early next week. The cold and snow showery weather is all back east. My Treasure Valley forecast coming up for the day tomorrow. Cold temperatures in the morning, low temperatures in the teens to lower to mid-20s, damp and cold, dense fog around. We may get the sunshine in the afternoon, 37 to 40 at Mountain Home, but you get to the west of the Ada Canyon County line, we're talking highs near 30 at best, with that dense fog much of the day. Long Valley gets the dense fog in the morning, but then it burns off. Lots of sunshine, beautiful in Boise County. And I'm telling you, if you want to escape the fog tomorrow, head to the higher elevations and go skiing somewhere because the sun will be shining. It will be beautiful. Sun Valley, 43 degrees with sunshine. And the Magic Valley, 44 degrees in Twin Falls with sunshine around. My extended forecast, when might we get a relief in the fog? I think Thursday and Friday of next week, as a weak disturbance moves in, we have a chance of getting temperatures back into the 40s. And the real next snow threat for Idaho is February 1st.
That's a long way away.
It's a little way, yeah, it certainly is.
Okay, well, beat the fog and go inside, right?
The
this
joke in the
weekend?
newsroom was today, when are the Langoliers going to show up? And if you're looking to beat the fog, the place to be is inside Taco Bell Arena,
Yeah.
not just tonight, but tomorrow. Boise State taking on a familiar foe. You'll find out why.